नमस्ते, मेरा नाम इंदुजा है और मैं Arizona में रहती है. I currently go to Vanderbilt University. I'm a junior studying political science and climate studies. मेरी परिवार केरला से है, तो my Hindi is very much at the beginner level. I grew up going to Hindi classes on Sundays, but the way that we learned Hindi was through fables about rabbits and hares and lions. And so I never really learned how to speak to another person in Hindi. I learned how to act in a play made for kindergarteners. And so this program, YHS Fulbright-Hays program, this group project abroad, has really allowed me to immerse myself in North Indian culture, which I've never been able to do thus far. This is my first time in North India. I usually go to India in the summers, but I only go to Kerala. And I think the first thing that surprised me was walking around in Uttar Pradesh and seeing the diversity present within India. You know, I saw Sikh people, I saw people from northeastern India, and I'd never been in a place like that where I was seeing people within India who came from so many different cultures, spoke so many different languages, but still were able to communicate through the medium of Hindi. And that's when I realized that Hindi could allow me to connect with other people from the subcontinent. This program has also allowed me to see how Hindi is used in a rural context. We've met people who speak Hindi but with different dialects and with different accents. And so I've understood that the Hindi that farmers speak is very different from the Hindi that one may learn in a classroom setting in the United States. And I am someone who cares a lot about climate. And so being able to learn certain words like kehti bari, what does that mean? How do mitti means soil? And these words that wouldn't be taught in an educational context, but that are very important to students like myself who care about mitigating climate change and sustainability. South Asia will be the center of a lot of discussions. It has been at COP27 last week. And it's really important for people like myself who are heritage learners, to know how to talk about things that we care about, but in the language that it's being discussed in by those who are most marginalized and most affected by climate change. And being able to see this in such different variant contexts, from the desert of Rajasthan and seeing how farmers are literally creating water bodies in the midst of drought, to Dehradun, where Dr. Vandana Shiva, who I've read in so many of my classes, is here creating sustainable ways of living through organic farming. I was able to see climate sustainability and mitigation in so many different contexts and climates that I had never encountered just going to Kerala and coming back every year. And so I think this program as a whole has not only allowed me to see the great diversity that exists within India, but also been able to see how Hindi connects to an issue that I care about very much. And I was able to learn, you know, the Hindi that people every day speak. I was able to learn more songs and stories, and I was able to find community with the people that are on this program. I have so many aunties and uncles now who consider me to be their niece or their daughter, and I have so many people to continue to mentor me in the United States in learning Hindi. Tomorrow is my birthday, and I'm going to be turning 20 in New Delhi, and I'm so happy that this was an experience. It's definitely been life-changing that I was able to have. I feel so much more educated about just India itself and where I come from in a way that I don't think I would be able to have this experience in any other manner. I mean, visiting the Hanu and talking with the Worli community is simply not an experience I would have even as someone from India, and this program has allowed me to meet people from so many different experiences and ways of life that I don't think would be accessible to me otherwise. So I'm incredibly grateful for this program, for doing so many things for me, helping me find community, helping me learn about India in a deep, immersive manner, and helping me learn the Hindi that everyday people speak in a manner that is related to my own academic interests. I strongly encourage the Fulbright program to continue funding opportunities like this, as it was so transformative for me. Bahut bahut dhanyavad.